Hey YouTube, it's me again. Your ever so wonderful night angel, right? Um, I figured I would attack this little subject on my way uh with you all, and yeah, this is actually me being personal. Never thought I'd do this on the internet. Um, you all know that I'm a big girl, and I've done a couple videos on being big, but I never really got in depth to it. Um, big girls out there, even though you're happy being a big girl and you're beautiful, do you ever just like sit in front of the mirror or stand in front of the mirror and like just take your shirt off and just look at the way your body looks, and then you look at these other girls that are just surrounding you, and they're maybe not just the really really skinny ones, but maybe like they're curvy or something, they're smaller than you, and you like break down in tears, because not as many people find you as attractive as maybe they find those girls attractive. Yes, I'm engaged and to a wonderful man, but maybe, okay, more than maybe, but like, there's like a day, there isn't a day that goes by that I don't do my makeup, my hair, and I look in the mirror and I think, okay, yeah, I have a pretty face, but I also look in the mirror and I see the body that I have. Maybe it's not the biggest body, maybe it's not the ugliest body, or the most misshapen body, but I'm not happy with the way I am, and I'm trying so hard to be happy with what I am and what I look like. And I don't know, do you girls ever have these like fantasies of like being super thin and beautiful? Maybe not super thin, like my goal weight is like 150 pounds at the very smallest, actually. I really don't want to be really, really skinny. But like, I have these fantasies where I go back up home, up north, and I I just show up and everybody's all like, "Oh my God, Night Angel, you're so thin. What happened? Wow, you look great." But every time I go back to my hometown, I always get the same stuff. Actually, the last time I went home, I was hit by a car and I was called a freak. Now, it might be because everybody up there is closed minded and, I don't know, Bible pumpers. No offense if you love God and Jesus and all that, I think that's great. But they don't accept what they don't understand. And not many people up there do understand what I am, where I'm coming from, or anything like that. Um, I don't know, maybe, more than maybe again, but because I was the big girl in school, I quit school when I was 15. Um, Nobody liked me, you know? And it's hard being the only big person in your family. I used to be like almost 500 pounds, and I'm down to 215, and it's getting so frustrating because like now I can't lose any weight, and I'm like so afraid of getting bigger, and it's just, it's not due to the fact that I eat all the time, because I really don't. I just, this really isn't going to go anywhere. I don't think anybody's going to watch this, and if people do watch this, I'm probably going to get feedback like, well, maybe you should stop stuffing your face, you fat heifer, or something, I get that a lot too. Like, a lot of emails from people like that, and I really think they should just fucking die. But, that's just my personal thought. Um, but, on here, I act like I have such a great attitude towards everything. Or if I don't act like it, I act like I'm pissed off and I'm a tough girl. But, well, I'm pretty tough, but, not to blow smoke up my own ass. But, you know, big girls, just because we're big doesn't mean we don't have feelings. And I'm so discouraged right now with all these emails that I've gotten about being a big girl and how disgusting I am. And it's just, I'm actually thinking of quitting all of this YouTube stuff because I don't want to be known as a fat girl on here. I mean, come on, people, you know? I'm not mad at anybody. I'm more or less, just making this video to get shit off of my mind. So it's kind of like a little diary entry, but kind of not. I mean, I look at all these beautiful girls who are actually gaining weight, and it makes me feel even more gross because people are going to misconstrue that and think that, oh, Night Angel probably was a small little thing and saw that, these other big girls are doing this and she started stuffing her face or something. I don't know. This is where bipolar sets in, people. Insecurity. hmm I don't want to be a fat bride. That's another big fear of mine. I don't want to be a fat bride, and I don't want, my fiance's family to look at me any differently because I'm big, and I don't want my fiance to look at me any differently because I'm big. And it's just, does anybody feel this way at all? Like, you're so confused about who you are because you don't like who you are, but you're okay with how you are? I mean, even my thoughts are kind of like almost contradictional. I mean, I don't know. I don't even know why I'm doing this video. I'm gonna be the YouTube fat girl. You watch. You people out there that are gonna watch this are gonna say, wow, there's another YouTube fat girl. I thought I wanted to be a YouTube star. Isn't that sad? I wanted to be a fucking YouTube star. Not a real star. I didn't want to become famous for my looks because obviously I haven't got any, really. I mean, let's face it. Other than the face and like my rockin' hair, I really have like no good looks. I mean, look, I have a birthmark on my forehead. That doesn't make me attractive. And my eyes. My eyes always look like fucking weird or some shit, right? I don't know. Anyways, YouTube. I'm gonna really, really work my ass off on this weight loss thing, and I would really appreciate it if you all could support me on this and give me some tips. I just, I don't know. I don't want to be this anymore. I don't want to be the fat night angel. When you think of angel, what do you think? Beautiful and just, you don't think of a plump girl. You think of beautiful. And I mean, back in the like 1700s and before then, and even in the 1800s, big girls were considered more attractive. Did you know that? It was because it showed that they were like healthy or something. They weren't worried about high cholesterol and heart attacks and all that stuff. And like the really skinny girls, they were like, usually they were seen as like being, I don't know, what was it, ill. And now today, I mean, us big girls have to look at these other girls and live up to this skinny expectation that every man wants, and it is so hard. So these are my final steps to getting to my final goal. I am 215 to 220 pounds. I want to lose that extra 65 to 70 pounds. Can you help me? I'm not asking for any negative feedback at all. So if you have it and you post it, I'm deleting it. Because I think that ignorance like that is why most girls just give up on themselves. And I think people that, tell big girls that they're fat and ugly, I think they should just fucking kill themselves. Because that's just fucking wrong. Okay, I'm done. This is almost 10 minutes. I can't believe that. Alrighty, well, this is Night Angel, and as always, live like it's the last moon rising and show some love for Pittsburgh, people.